Hello everybody and welcome to another Genshin Impact live stream. Hope you're doing this wonderful Sunday. Hello Xnay. Hope you're having a great day. It will be becoming better as you continue to watch my live stream. As you can see, I finally fixed something with my camera. So this is a 1080p camera, but I had it set to 4:3 resolution for a very long time because that was the default for some reason. So now here you can actually see like the entire. I mean, it still looks pretty bad because my room is still very dark, but at least it's not like a giga zoomed in on my face in this view. Hello, Fat. So it's slightly better. It should look around the same here. I may be a bit too zoomed out here. Maybe I should cut it more and then just make it a bit bigger or something. You missed the giga zoom. Would be like this. Is this... does this feel better to you? More like homey, more familiar? Redeemed star. Wait, for the star I have to change this back. Wait, bigger. Oh, I can't find. I need to like grab the corner. Oh, here we go. Okay. Hello, this gamer. So maybe I should zoom it in a bit here, but yeah, that's whatever. Okay, let's start with the dailies. Inazuma again. I think last time I was doing Inazuma as well. Today, actually, a funny coincidence happened. I was trying to get my Lieben books. Oh no, not this again. No. No, the chat book is perfectly fine. If anything, it's smaller. How many days in Columbina Valor and Columbina on Wednesday, right? Yeah, you can... you can see here, 1 day, 18 hours. So this will expire midway through Tuesday. Because like right now, for me, right, it's Sunday, 8 p.m. So this will expire at 3 p.m. on Tuesday, right? And then we'll have a few more hours until the maintenance, and then Wednesday is when the patch will go live. Wednesday, 4 a.m. CET or 2 a.m. UTC. It's perfect. Shoot, what if the camera is actually a pixel bigger? Wait, is it? It might actually be a pixel bigger. But whatever, if you said that the chat box is bigger, that means that you made it up anyways and you cannot actually perceive a difference. Yeah, I wish I could wake up super early, but I do need this extra. I need all the work I can get. No. He's laughing diabolically as he types this. Cause I spent half the stream trying to like fix the chat box alignment last time, but it was good from the very start.
Yep.
Wait, what is this? User's opinion? Wait, I don't remember this. Huh. Or maybe I do remember. No, I think I have done this like once. I'm pretty sure you have to do this to get the achievement. Oh yeah, I was going through some old files today, and I found a recorded, like I have a VOD saved from like a incredibly old stream. Like it was at least... It was like a 4-year-old live stream. And I saw Baby Polly with his old mic. So nostalgic. Because I will be reinstalling my system. I was in the 20s. I'm only 29 this year. Oh my god, I'm 29 this year. I'm not 29 yet though. It's more than half a year away. My description says 26. We can keep it like that. I'm still 26 in the spirit. I really came to work. Just one. The moment I turn 30, I will like start crumbling away. Kinda like in Tangled, the Disney movie, the Rapunzel one. There was this like the witch. She had like this immortality thingy that she was getting from Rapunzel's hair. And then when they cut her hair, she started like giga aging rapidly. Because all the aging she should have done in the past few hundred years like caught up to her suddenly. And she just like started aging super quickly and then turned to dust. And that will be me when I turn 30. Get a furinari. Okay. So just clear out this incredibly dangerous Hillicher camp. I don't look a day older than 45. I mean... Oh wait, I was supposed to take the supplies, not kill everybody here. Whoops. I mean, that's not wrong. That's not a false sentence, I hope. I also don't look a day older than 90. I hope. I still have 2 browser windows open. I mean, when I was, it was 2 years ago. I was on a high school reunion. Honestly, it was like a bit of a self-esteem boost because some of my high school classmates look like they are. Like, I would give them like 50 years or something if I had to guess. Some of them did not age graciously. I was one of the most unchanged people in the group. I've been doing because I always do some squats during the stream if you like do the redemptions, but I also do squats by myself at the end of the day, and I'm only doing more of them. Gacha addiction keeps you young. More like not having kids keeps you young. Okay. Got the Furina, she's level 90. Got the C1 for some more fanfare. Sure, that's a decent constellation. Double crown on the relevant abilities. Actually, wait, no, this is... Oh yeah, this is +1 from Skerk. It's like so confusing. Like, why is this 11? It's because Skerk was in your team last time you synced up your NK. So it saves the +1 for whatever reason. And yeah, Fav, usually the best weapon on Furina. You very often need the particles, especially in Skerk teams. She can often be the solo Hydra. At best you have one more. And then yeah, just HP. That's perfectly fine. It doesn't matter all that much whether you have HP or Hydro damage on the goblet. You just want good ER, and this piece has very good ER. The best ER in your entire build actually. And yeah, 74 crit rate, good enough. 165 crit damage. You could try going for even a bit more crit rate, because like yeah, her personal damage is kinda like eh. So trying to load her a bit more into crit rate, even if it would mean a slight DPS loss, I mean, and by slight I mean like 1%, would just give you more consistent Favonius procs, because it could happen that you like E basic and like you don't get a Fav proc in like 2 hits. It's pretty unlikely though, especially because you summon 3 pets. But like, if I had to choose, I would rather pick a bit too much crit rate than a bit too much crit damage on a essentially a Fav bot. And 217 ER might be a bit low in some cases. If you are playing double Hydroskerk, you should be fine. Single Hydroskerk, you might need ER Suns, but that's like an easy swap. And Tenacity is the set you want to play, so that's great. Can I pull my hair back? What do you mean, like this? You want to look at my amazing forehead? I've been thinking if I should grow out my hair. Because I actually have pretty wavy hair. I mean, you can probably sometimes tell by like what my hair is doing. It's not that bad right now, but sometimes we just like stand up randomly, right? I mean, if I like do it, it looks pretty decent right now. But yeah, so if I grew it out and took proper care of it, could look pretty decent. First person using pushing 30 that's not losing hair. You must not know many older people. I mean, not older, but like, cause like 30 years old is not older at all. But yeah, I shouldn't. My hair should be fine. Cause my dad is now like 65-ish or something. No, he was 64 this year. And like, yeah, he's starting to, his hairline is starting to recede a bit, but like prior to 60, he was still looking fine. His hair, that is. It's only like post 60, maybe like when he started like getting close to 60, when you could actually see that like, okay, there is less hair here than there used to be. But up to like 50, nothing. So I should be fine as well, I imagine. You feel like that one Scottish cow breed. My dad's side of the family is actually like very healthy and long-lived. Even like my grandma from my father's side, she was like super sick her entire life. She had some like leg infection when she was pretty young and she like couldn't walk for most of her life, and she had some like other diseases, and she still almost reached 90. And then her siblings, I think both were like over 90 years old when they finally kicked the bucket. So yeah. Now on my mother's side, it's like, you know, cancer at 60 and goodbye. So we'll have to see which side will be the dominant one. I also need to like get some checkups and stuff. Because you know, high risk family. So if I'm gonna lose the 50-50, then I'm already halfway through my life. Possibly. I mean, I could die any day. You know, you never know. It's actually pretty warm here. I will take off the hoodie. I was actually making like a savings account today, or like an investment thingy, and I had to choose how long I want to invest for. And at first I wanted to choose 10 years, but I was like, 10 years, man? I might not even live 10 years. Why would I make a savings account that will like only reach its full value after 10 years? Okay, got the level 100 Skerk. C2, double crown Azure Light. Is the same Skerk from the other day? Where she was with Marechuse? Or was it a different Skerk? And that was overcapped by 15 crit rate. Yes, sir. Okay, so yeah, this is This is already looking better. Like, yeah, I mean, your attack subs aren't even that bad. And you do get a lot of attack from C2. You get 70% attack. Yeah, after unleashing the special elemental burst Havoc Extinction, her attack is increased by 70%. I guess that means that at C2 you just want to use the mini burst immediately, right? So you don't have to worry about attack all that much. You actually get quite a lot of it. And then Azure Light gives you 48% more as well. And yeah, this is 90 crit rate. Very lovely. To 239 crit damage. You also get a bunch extra. And yeah, like a bit of ER wasted here. Some HP, some defense, some EM. But that means you have even more room for improvement, which is nice. See ya, Fat. One very nice accounts. It's by the time you're gonna be 55. I mean, it is good to invest. I actually lost out quite a bit, because last year the percentages on investment accounts were like just better overall in Poland, and now they got slightly worse. But just because investing is worse now than it was last year doesn't mean that it's bad. Just love clearing domains in one burst. Yeah, with C2 you can just do hold E into instant burst. Pretty lovely. Don't need to like pre-stack any energy. Because if you want to do the... if you want to do an insta big burst at C0, you would need to first generate some rifts. At C2 you just hold it and burst and you don't care. As you know, it's that time of the year again, my birthday. This year I'm planning to keep things simple as usual, which means I will be making a nice meal at home and inviting my friends over. I've written to Mr. Kaya as well to invite him to the birthday party, but he said it's a long way to come to Inazuma all the way from Mondstadt, and so he might not make it in time. But did include a gift with his reply. Speaking of journeys, since you are now in Not Cry, that makes you my furthest friend. Oh yeah, like Inazuma to Not Cry is the biggest distance, like between two locations. I've been hearing about your adventures from my lord and lady. It sounds you are still the same as before. It actually sounds you've actually become even stronger after the Skirk training. Anyway, I've packed some food along with this letter. Please enjoy it. Oh, hang on. I think someone's at the door. I would better go answer it. Let's talk again later. Finally, somebody who actually celebrates his birthday. Your parents have been on a streak of losing hair as soon as you get into college. Ooh. You seem to be the only one who didn't get affected by this. That's lovely. It also like a bunch of stuff like your lifestyle, your diet can change things quite a bit. I have a cousin who in his younger years got a bit into bodybuilding. He's not really doing it anymore, but he did lose a bunch of hair during those years. And compared to his brother, he looks much worse. And this is from Chevrus. Forced to go on leave. I have some good news and some not so good news. The most unmotivated members of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol have turned over a new leaf. They used to think I was too hard on them and would secretly grumble about the intensity of the training. I never would have expected that after the joint exercises with our neighboring allies... Oh yeah, I remember that. They would come to see certain gaps in their abilities and actually ask me to increase their training frequency. This has also sparked a positive wave of competition within the team. After all, no one wants to be at the bottom. However, the prolonged high-intensity training and competition has left many of them burned out, and this has in turn affected their performance in missions. So I've sent the most exhausted among them on break and promised to lead by example and take another breather myself. Today, for instance, I've decided to have a quiet day in with a new movie while wiping out the sins committed by Fat and Sugar. Would you like to join me? Oh, wiping out the sins committed by Fat and Sugar means she's gonna just like consume them. So she wasn't forced to go on leave, it was her decision. I thought it would be like another case of I amassed too many days off, I need to like claim them. Or else my employer will be fined. Oh, it's the balloon. I low-key like the balloon.
掃除対象ロックオン
It's pretty nostalgic.
気をつけて腐食神聖
Oh, they didn't give me energy because the heal chair disappeared. What is the Whopper flower? Now I'm a bit cold. When I had the hoodie on, it was a bit hot. Now it's a bit cold. My exciting Genshin gameplay will surely hit me up. I'll go to the slime to get some energy.
危ない
Okay, thank you, slime. Because today... Oh, this box is so cute. I have already claimed my box. I had the worst one today, or like the second worst one. The worst one is the one that only gives you enhancement ore. This is the second worst. But yeah. Oh yeah, I was saying before that I had a funny coincidence. An unexpected meeting. So there is this on the official Genshin Discord. There is this spreadsheet they made with where people can put their UIDs in if they are like hosting a world with a certain box, right? There are like different tabs for different servers. Right now there are some who would host a geo box? What? Whatever. And yeah, I wanted to get an electro box. I did this in the morning because sometimes if I would wait until the evening, nobody would be hosting anymore. Because this is updated live. And yeah, I copied the UID for the electro box. I paste it in game. And I saw Pape. Pape. Yeah. Hello. Pape was the one who was hosting an electro box on the spreadsheet. Quite the coincidence. I was like, wait. Because you know, you go to like this co-op mode. You look for the thingy. You search somebody up. And I saw Pape and I was like, wait, am I in the wrong tab? Did I like open my friends tab by accident and not the co-op tab? But then I double check, go back to the website, go back here. No, the UID matches. I look, like it has to be this Pape. I don't think any other Pape would look like this. And yeah, it was him. Quite funny. Yeah, the entire point of this event is that every day wait, does it actually say it here? But yeah, every day you get a different box. There are 7 different boxes. But you can join another player in co-op mode, go to their Liban and claim their box. So if you wanted to, you could get the same box 7 days in a row. And that's almost what I did. I got the Electro box almost every day. Because the Electro box is the one with the talent books. Technically the most resin efficient one seems to be the Cryo one. But that's only if you would actually pay resin for Cryo... For Moral ley lines, which I don't do. So for me the Pyro and Cryo ones are kinda worth like very little, because I just get this passively from other sources. So the books are also decently efficient. And that's what I'm going for. So I was doing Electro almost every day. Sometimes I would try to look for an Electro box and nobody would be hosting. It would be late at night, so I would just like claim my own box. I claimed like, I don't know, the Pyro one once maybe. Or something. No, I think it was the Hydra box that I claimed from my own world. Because I couldn't find an Electro one. So yeah. Next time this event is online, you can just get the best box for you every single day. But of course you can only claim 1 box per day, so if you already claimed your own box, you can go to somebody else and get another. It's just the only thing it allows you to do is change your rewards to something else.
加速します。
Oh, I didn't actually claim the daily rewards. I started running off into the sunset. Come on, Yahoda, run! Oh,
星とし、
this will never stop being a disappointment.
無事今日の依頼。
We have 390 encounter points, 395. Wonder how many we'll have after the patch. Oh no, wait, there was still... Oh shoot, there was still one daily! Wait, there was still one daily I haven't done, but I claimed it with the encounter points by accident. Oh. I should have realized that the encounter points pop-up shouldn't have happened, because I'm trying to actually do my dailies. Well, not like it matters. But yeah, for now my world is pretty much entirely cleared. All quests done, yada yada. So we'll finally get new content next patch. New quests, new exploration, this will be a lot of extra long-term encounter points. We might reach 800 or something. I'll grab these Sakura blossoms as well.
萌え萌えキュンおまじな
Thank you, Martin Hero, for the resub. Where is it? Oh, it's over there.
姿を見せよ、オズ。高確率で虹が現れます。おすすめの観測スポットを地図に記しておき
4
ま
years,
した。
wait, it says 14 months for me. Oh no, here it says 48. Wait, so... Wait, why does it say 14? Is it like a 14 streak? Or did you sub for 14 months in a single transaction? I'm confused. Thank you very much, Hero, either way. Because this is 4 years of subbing. I was actually watching a VOD. I've already said, wait, can I actually show it? I was looking through my old files on my drive, and I saw that I had one very old VOD saved. Can I open this in browser? Oh, I can. That's actually convenient. I don't need to set up another capture. This. Wait, let me move my camera. Look at this! Baby
You
Polly.
crowned Bennett, very nice.
With my old headset.
Yeah, my Bennett is...
Until that was in the chat back then
Actually
as well.
6, 9, 10, but that's because of...
Wait, when I will check. When was this file saved? It's from 2021. It's 4th of September 2021. I was doing like 2.1 in Azuma Exploration.
Constellations.
And the audio quality was so bad. I still had my
Also crowned.
mug.
Like in this team,
And I had
3
a
of the
purple
characters
wall.
are crowned. Only Xingqiu isn't. Maybe I also should, but he's still at level 70.
My lighting was better though.
Yeah,
It was still bad, but better than now. You could
actually
like,
invest into my Xingqiu.
the wall was actually the proper color. I'm not sure why I saved this. But yeah, we've got Hydro. We've got some like old names in the chat, like Doctor's Cave or Hydro.
So let's get this silly now.
Rest in peace, Hydro.
What was I even doing? I forgot.
And they had butterfly
I
stickers on
remember I was
the
doing
wall
something.
over here.
Ooh. Wait, there are even more of like the fruit? Man, the thunder manifestation. So nothing much, no Gamba.
And I was using Sayo for exploration. That was like the
Because
exploration
I'm
team back
leveling up
then.
my Sarah. 68 came out, but yeah, I would have preferred if you went
in
for
Abyss.
a longer cycle than that.
Cryohypostasis on floor 11.
This one is going to rest. We're happy on account of this one ban you, so we want EM.
I have
Sometime
no idea why I have this particular VOD saved. But I do.
裁きの雷
And this was
無我の境地
over 4 years ago? This was 5.5 years ago. Until it was there. In the chat. Or actually, no, maybe you weren't here. Oh no, you were in the other video. Yeah, you weren't here in the chat. That was a bit too early. I had a second video. That I already had the new mic. It was this one. And this one, this 5-hour-long VOD. The good thing about Bailu's Birth is that was a big part of the healing comes later. My first memory of chaos in Star Rail, still fine. And this is... So yeah, if I want to focus on them, I should from 2023. Yeah, so till it was already here. By 2023. And this was my team. More valid than hitting the main guy. Actually, no, I think that... Didn't I have Hook in the actual clear? Yeah, one of my teams was Pela, Vel, Zela, and Jeopard. I should have positioned the character. And yeah, then the other one was Hook, Asta, Bailu, and Preservation MC. I need to eat. Oh, I should have eaten myself, not Hook. I kinda like... The DOT is very strong. Okay. So yeah, the first one was too old. This is where Tilted Hero was in the chat. Let's go finish the final daily as well, even though I already cannot get anything from it. By the way, this year, I do want to try to improve my lighting in my room. Both for the stream, like actually get some lights on my face, like I used to have. And also like in general, this room is very dark. I have a lamp that like points this way and like illuminates the wall in front of me. So like when I'm at my desk, it's decently bright. And that's why you can see my face at all, because it would be I would be like complete darkness otherwise. But on the other side of the room, on top of this couch, it's like just dark. You can't see anything. You like can't read a book over there. So yeah, I will get some just more lamps. You're having these blue crystals for Inefa? You mean the weapon ore? Lamp. L-A-M-P. Lamps for light. Because it's dark. Oh yeah, for the free-to-play weapon. So the purple ones. Because in the Inazuman crystals.
掃除対象
物語は始まったばかりだよ。任せて。
夜の権限や
Obliterated, okay. So that gave us nothing. Okay, let's spend some resin because I'm almost capped. If I hadn't spent some resin earlier today, would have capped already. I guess just artifacts. Gonna spoil Inefa. I mean, spoiling her would mean pulling the sea, you know? You know, like about Columbina making Nefer better than Mavuika? It could be the case. When looking at like raw spreadsheet DPS, that seems to be true. But we'll see how it looks like in practice. And this is also true for Flins and Zibai as well. They are all very similar when you have like the full teams. Like Nefer Lauma Columbina versus Flins, Inefa Columbina versus Zibai Columbina with like whatever. Zibai has the benefit that she's not tied to another 5-star support. So her teams, she can reach like similar performance at a lower cost compared to Flins and Nefer.
防衛モード遊びの時間だよ吸引テスト開始
ほら、お静かに死の底へ。
Flins is already better than Mavuika because you never got Sit Lali. That could be the case actually. And Adong. Unfortunately, Iluga isn't even best in slot for Zibai until you get his C6, and even then he's just like slightly better than alternatives. He actually got a bit nerfed in the beta, unfortunately.
落として死の底へ
For a character who only supports like a single other character in the entire game, he's useless for everybody who's not Zibai, by the way. So for somebody that niche, it is pretty scuffed that they nerfed him to like not even be best in slot until C6. Who's Adong? That's Iluga. Because he has a bird who's called Adun or something? And like in Chinese it's called Adong. And the first translation that we got of his kid was like Iluga summons a dong. It's like Adon. Or however you want to read this. And yeah, Adon in Chinese, Adong.
深淵を覗きたければなどくらいの夜霧の中を
HP crit rate EM, no ER, means it's kinda meh. And the rerun with Zibai will be nuclear, so if I get unlucky on the Ilugas, it will be hard to get more of them. Pretty unfortunate. Because ideally, ooh, that could be decent. It's a 4-liner. The rolls are pretty low though. But yeah, because ideally the team I would want to play with Zibai would be Zibai, Columbina, Iluga, and... why am I blanking? Chiori. Oh my god, man. And Chiori. But if you don't have C6 Iluga, he's like worse than other options. Like Zhongli. Or going Albedo Mona or something. Or Goro. I think Goro C6 is better than non-C6 Iluga actually. Although Goro is kinda scuffed because he cannot proc the not cry set. Can Columbina and Albedo be together in a good team? Yeah, but it is pretty tight when it comes to the team building, because you need one more not cry character and you need one more Hex and Circle character or Hexrai character. So you have no space for anybody else. So the not cry character should be Zibai in this case, or like the moon sign, the lunar character. And then the Hexrai character pretty much has to be Mona. So Mona, Albedo, Columbina, Zibai would be a good team that involves both the moon sign, level 2 moon sign and level 2 Hexerai. You could also play Albedo in a Flames team, and it's not the worst if you are playing Fischl already, if you don't have Inefa. It's like Fischl, Albedo, Columbina, Flames. But like pulling like out of the 3 characters in the best in slot Flames teams, out of the 3 5-stars in the ideal Flames team, Flames, Inefa, and Columbina, Inefa is the most important one. So ideally you should have her and not the other 2 together. And yeah, all of these are bad. Yeah, Zhongli's geo application can actually be pretty decent, thanks to all the resonance. So you can get more lunar crystallized damage with Zhongli compared to other geos. Bolt Manche. Ooh! That's nice. Those are quite lovely defense suns for my horsey, for my future horsey. And we just dodge the attack and splat that. Ideally it would have like EM and ER instead, but that's like pretty good already. Flood Def is even the 3rd best substat to have. EM attack ER? I mean, just having EM and ER already makes this a good piece. 4-liner with EM and ER. That's kind of already a lock. If you can just roll into only those two stats, then it's a great piece for Iluga, for Lauma. You would want crit rate for Favonius. Or some crit in general for high crit personal damage. That's not important. Although I guess crit rate can be pretty good, especially for because like Lauma does not play Fav. Lauma plays the Spindle loot, but Iluga will play Fav. So on Iluga, you will be playing an EM hard, but you want enough crit rate to proc Fav reliably. So having crit rate on your substats is actually pretty important. Because ideally you want to play like triple EM. If you can get away with that. I wonder if there is something I should be farming instead. I don't think so though. I think I'm fine. Attack Goblet? Double crit EM? Not a terrible piece. It is a 3-liner though. But this could be my best attack Goblet on Fleens. I think I have an off-piece right now. Whenever you see my Nefa verse in this domain, that means I wanted to swap to... I know, but I need to. Or I clicked the burst too quickly. Because I want to click Aino and then burst immediately. But if I do it too quickly enough, I will burst instead. Because my switch is still on cooldown. ER EM defense. If it had crit rate as the final set, I would take it. Because this would be the perfect Iluga piece. But alas. That's not what it ended up being. Okay, so there was a flower, right? This boy? I already have... yeah, a perfect flower right here. But this could be just as perfect. Maybe it can roll higher or something. As long as we dodge the Flood Death. We have another one that was almost as good last time. Oh, but that was a feather, this is a flower. Okay, let's see. All crit damage, actually. That's what I want. Yeah, I want 4 crit damage high rolls right now. Which would be like 25-ish crit damage. No, more than that even. Almost 30%. We want to see like 35 plus crit damage after I click enhance. I mean, I already have this piece, right? Like, this is not a big loss at all, because this already exists. I already have a 5-roller crit attack only. The only shame is that it rolled heavily into crit rate, so I can't play it right now on my Fleens. Okay, we also got an attack goblet. Yo, my onset is kinda mid. I don't have any onset attack goblets at all. Yo, so this is actually like a W no matter what, almost. My current best attack goblet has 2 crit damage rolls and that's it, goodbye. Okay, let's see. This piece actually matters, whether it rolls well or not, right? Here I actually do care about it, unlike that previous feather. 1 crit rate to EM. Crit was 6.2, which is a mid-low roll, and the EM... decently low as well. But I didn't see what was my initial roll, I didn't pay attention. Was it like 19 at first? It's not a terrible stat. to roll into EM, that is. Oh, double bonus. Okay, crit rate. It's a decent piece. Perfectly like cromulent goblet. Very playable. Better than my current one, for sure. I mean, yeah, we have more crit and more EM. But I can't play it because I'm capping on crit rate. Even after I switch from this weapon to his Sig eventually, I will still be struggling to not overcap on crit rate. Because I will want to switch to this. Wait, where is the... Where was the feather? Actually, no, the feather is fine. The flower, right? I'll switch to the flower that has plus 11 crit rate. And then I want to switch to suns. Probably these ones. That have like plus 9 crit rate. And then to the goblet that has plus 6 crit rate. Wait, I can switch to this hat. Which actually has more total stats on it, no? Oh no, I wanted the ER. The reason why I'm on this hat, with more crit rate and not the one with actual attack percent, is because I really wanted the ER. Even though it's just a single roll. But I needed it pretty badly. But yeah, this hat is just better for me right now. Right, I can lose 6 crit rate. I guess losing 6 crit rate doesn't matter all that much. Because I really need to lose more than 6, right? I need to lose like 10 crit rate to actually see an improvement. Yeah, like here it will be a 9 crit rate div to switch. Actually, this here is a 6 crit rate div. Still this attack goblet. This attack Sans rather from Escoffier. She is enjoying them quite a bit though. But I think if I did this... This would be a better build overall. Yeah, 67. I get 30, so that's 97. I don't get any more, right? It's just that Escoffier lost a bunch of ER now. Oh, wait. There's even more ER here. Yo, that's even better. 23 ER? Lovely, and my crit stats are still good. This is like 82, 92, because we get 15 from Cryores. 92 to 169. 194 ER? 2000 attack? Yeah. Okay, now the defense suns. Those are my current defense suns? Wait, those are already peak. Huh. Whoops. Well, that's unfortunate. That means you can't really get an improvement. They did roll pretty low though, I'm pretty sure. But those are like perfect defense suns for Zibai. Huh. Unfortunate? Question mark? I was excited to level up a new piece, but I already have a perfect one in the slot. I will still check them out, cause like... You can't just say no to a piece like this, no? Okay, throw the attack percent out with you. This was kind of a waste of time and resources. How is my artifact inventory looking, by the way? Oh yeah, 1688, we still have quite a lot of space. I need to do some strongboxing soon. But I don't know what I want to strongbox for. More golden troop for my official? But the new set... The new Hexerai set can actually sometimes be better than Golden Troop, especially if you play a weapon that gives a lot of damage bonus, like Daybreak Chronicles. If you play this, you kinda want the new Hexerai set as well, but one issue is that the Hexerai set only works... Actually no, it always works, you don't need to play a Hexerai team. It works on any Hexerai character, no matter what team you play it in. So I could want to refarm the set. But I have too many characters who want good pieces. Yeah, I'll just give the best pieces from the new set to Durin. And the Fisher will just keep the best pieces from Golden Troop. Yeah. It has to be like that. And my plan will be as such. Any pieces that roll like turbo crit only, like, you know, 5 rolls into crit, Klee gets them.
爆弾持ちすぎ
But if
た
I
の
roll
か
more into
な
attack, if I have pieces that roll like 3 attack to crit or something, Durin will get them. That's because I have C2 Durin, or C1 Durin is the one that matters. And he gets quills that scale with Durin's attack. So it's kinda like Shenhe, where you just want to stack max attack on Shenhe, because of the quills. So Durin also benefits from attack more than your average character. So he will be getting pieces that roll mostly attack but also have decent crit on them. That's my plan. Oh wait, I need to change my team. What am I doing here? These slowpokes. I did actually do a quick artifact run. And by a quick I mean just like the entire artifact run. The day before yesterday, at night. I was watching a live stream. And I just wanted something to do. Like something that wouldn't take too much of my attention. So I just booted up Genshin and started gathering artifacts. While I was watching Games Done Quick. Unfortunately, this year I only noticed that Games Done Quick was running on Wednesday, and they were live since Sunday. So I missed out on half a week worth of content. Hello, Sayonara. I can watch some VODs, but I don't really like watching VODs. It doesn't hit the spot, you know, watching a VOD. Even if I'm not gonna interact with the chat at all, watching a stream VOD just feels wrong. Do you also feel like that? That you don't watch live content that's already been like recorded? I don't mind watching YouTube videos or something, like just straight up pre-recorded, pre-prepared content. And I like watching live streams. But watching VODs from live streams, I'm like, nah. Miss me on that. But then I sometimes miss out on quite interesting content because of that. Because there are live streams that I cannot watch in their entirety. But I might actually watch the Games Done Quick VODs this year. Because I missed out on so many cool runs. You don't even watch my live streams. But you are here. Are you just in the chat? Stream closed? Open pop-up chat? Close the main page? You wouldn't be able to respond to what I'm saying then though. Fake viewers. You are as real as it gets. Unlike the fake Hydro. Okay, we are done here. Let's go to EasyBees Market. I've been saying earlier. I've been talking earlier about how I found a super random, very old VOD I have saved on my drive. I have a VOD saved from a over 4-year-old live stream. 4.5-year-old live stream. When I was exploring Inazuma during 2.1. I think it was like the 2.1 release or something, or maybe like a follow-up stream. Not like the I wasn't doing the Archon quest in 2.1, but I was exploring like Serai Island for the first time. And I didn't even have this mic. Oh no, don't get up there. I still had my headset. Do you remember the headset, Sayonara? The headset is quite old. You might remember it though. The audio quality difference between this mic and that old headset is like so enormous, man. I could still get a way better mic, because this is just a USB mic. There's only so much a USB mic can do. Oh, I didn't want to do this. There's only so much a USB mic can do. But I mean, this is like as good as a USB mic gets, right? So it's still way better than my old one. I feel like this one actually sounds pretty pleasant when I was like rewatching the streams today. Because I had 2 VODs saved. One I actually remembered. One was my very first Memory of Chaos attempt in... or like some of my first Memory of Chaos attempts in Star Rail. It was back when I was doing like... I was opening every stream with Genshin, just speedrunning my dailies and like... Speedrunning my dailies, spending resin, maybe like a quick maybe like a quick crystal run, 15 minutes, bam, done. And onto Star Rail. That was my schedule back then. So I remember that VOD. I saved it because I found the run pretty impressive back then. But the Inazuma livestream, I have no idea what it was. But I can't delete it now. It's the oldest recording of my stream that I have. Everything else is gone. Ever since I started streaming on YouTube, everything is backed up over there. You can watch any of the VODs. But Twitch is garbage and it doesn't save anything. For like long term. Maybe I should have streamed to YouTube from the very start. But actually, when I was starting my streaming career, I'm pretty sure back then Twitch streamers weren't even allowed to multi-stream or something. I mean, I would have to like actually be an affiliate first. By the time I got affiliated with Twitch, I'm not even sure if that was still a rule or not though. $1 billion company. I mean, something like YouTube, saving so many videos, like a video hosting platform this gigantic, is like $1 trillion project. So $1 billion company might not be big enough for that. YouTube is like, the scale of YouTube is insane. Where am I going here? There are definitely a lot of things that could be better about YouTube. The algorithm and the ads and the partner programs and everything. But just the fact that it exists, right? The fact that we... Hello? Oh wait, my E is on cooldown. The fact that we as like humanity, we have a website. We have a service where anybody can post like any video of any length. And it's free to watch for everybody else. Like it's free to upload, free to watch. That's quite incredible actually, you know? I feel like we kinda take it for granted. You went through some of the old clips and now your ears hurt. Oh yeah, we do have some clips, the clips stale. We don't have full VODs though, outside of the one that I saved. Because I need to do some cleanup on my drives, because I will be, this month, I will be updating my system to Windows 11 finally. It's high time. I can't stay on an out-of-date system forever, unfortunately. But I want to do a clean install, right? I'm not doing a Windows 11 upgrade. I will do a clean install, wipe everything I have. Wipe all the drives. And then do an update. And then do like a fresh install of Windows 11, right? So I want to like go through all my data and see what is worth preserving. And that's when I stumbled upon the VODs. Yeah, but when it came out, I was not able to update back then. Because back then I still had a CPU that did not support the like the mandatory thing that you needed to install Windows 11. Whatever that was. I have since upgraded my CPU, so now there is no issue. Yeah, the TPM. Oh no, I grabbed the wrong box! Oh my god, what a blunder. I have to skip one now. I have to skip one correct one because I grabbed one wrong one. Ruined. Oh no, I'm only getting like 138 instead of 139 spots. By the way, I think there is one spot that I have been missing every day in the like the shred tomb in Sumeru, but I'm too lazy to rewatch the video and confirm if I'm doing the correct route or not. I just have a feeling that I'm missing a spot every day, or maybe even two. So what was I talking about? So I wasn't able to update back then, and then like I kept hearing mostly negative things about Windows 11. Which I mean, at this point I just have no choice, right? The only other choice I have is to move to Linux, but that's not really a choice when I'm a gacha gamer. Okay. Yeah, I mean, gaming on Linux is progressing quite nicely, mainly thanks to the Steam Deck. But when it comes to like live service games, the online stuff, that's where most issues crop up. When they have some like anti-cheats or whatever that only work on Windows. And stuff like that. Yeah, should I be picking this one up? I'm not sure if it's too far away. Like, this is the one spot that's like... I'm running right past it every single day. Yeah, Linux is way more efficient. But there is this like, because I used to have a dual boot setup. I was using both Windows and Linux on this PC. But software, just managing your software and like the updates and everything on Linux is very annoying. I had to like, whenever a Discord update came out, I would have to do a reinstall of Discord every single time, because the updates would, the auto update would always fail, and then whenever I would try to update it from the like software managers, that would also like do nothing, and I would have to just like delete it and reinstall it again. It was quite annoying. Although this is mostly a Discord issue. Other apps weren't like this, but it's quite an important app to just like have working. If you like dual boot, it was actually okay. I had it set up so that when I launched my PC, it would boot into Grub, and there I had like the list of, you know, go to Windows, go to Linux, go to BIOS settings, and then after a few seconds it would auto select Windows. So if I just clicked my PC to turn it on, and then just like left my room, I would return after like a minute or two, and Windows would be booted, right? It would just automatically boot into Windows. But if I wanted to boot into Linux, I would just have to like actually sit there and press one down arrow on that screen. So yeah, I really didn't have any issues with the dual boot. But eventually, when I stopped using Linux entirely, because I started playing gacha games every day, I just eventually disabled that, and now I just boot straight into Windows. Oops. Whoa, what a bounce. Or a Windows update broke your dual boot. My dual boot was always fine, I think. I remember at one point there was an issue. I remember I had to update Grub at some point. But I don't remember if... I don't remember why. But I did manage to like actually do it. So it was not a fatal issue, at the very least. But there was something. There was something that required an update. I mean, if I had a laptop, I would still run Windows on it primarily, because I would still use it for gacha games. Although,
次
there is one play you can make, and that is to stream games from your PC to your laptop. Tech for that has been getting like better lately. I remember I saw some like software platform for like doing exactly that, streaming games from one device to another that you own. Oh yeah, Remina. I think that was actually that. So that could be a cool solution for gaming on the go. Even on like a train, you take out your laptop. Although on the train the Wi-Fi is not reliable. The connection will not be stable enough for that. But in a hotel, possibly, maybe? Actually, not really. Honestly, unless I was just like upstairs, I feel like my connection would not be good enough to stream something like that. With good latency as well. Because like, if you want to game remotely, you need as little latency as possible. You could play Star Rail just fine, even with higher latency, but that you can just play on your phone. There is no issue with playing Star Rail on your phone. It's when you want to play Genshin on Zenless where it gets trickier. Essentially, any game that would be like worth it to run in a setup like this. Are there any game that wouldn't suffer too much from high latency in a setup like this could just be played on your phone directly nowadays?
Yeah.
Which is a bit of an issue. But yeah, I mean, if you have like an office or something with a stable and fast connection, and you want to game from there for whatever reason, that could work well. But yeah, you need a good connection. Okay, check my teapot. The plants are awaiting the harvest. Not because of the gaming reasons, oddly enough, though. Ooh, so what is the reason? I had to upgrade because of storage. I'm running out of plants here. I need some water plants. So, like, my phone was struggling with the Hoyo games, but it could run them. I could run Star Rail and Genshin. Barely, but, you know, enough to condense resin. Zenless was not out yet by then. Back then. And, but the actual issue is that I couldn't play both Genshin and Zenless. I could only play one of them, because I would have to uninstall one to install the other. Because I only had like 64 gigs or something. I would never have bought a phone with this little storage myself, but it was like a hand-me-down from my dad. So when I bought my new phone, I went for 256 gigs. My god, it's gonna be minus 10 at night again. Oh, Current phone doesn't support eSIM, okay. Okay, what are we planning here? Lackaberries. Need to plant the lackaberries or else I will have a lack of berries. I need more water. The joke was too dry, I need to drink some more water now. In Poland we call like these like lame dad jokes like these, we call them dry jokes.
この同点
I think it's actually the same in Japanese. I think in Japanese they are also called dry jokes. Okay, how many puzzle parts have I crafted already? 170? We need to keep going until at least 200. We need to hit the inventory cap on puzzle balls. I could also craft more porky worky chefs. It was a battle pass furniture. You have bought the resin for the week? Okay.
同点につ
So essentially we've done almost everything that was worthwhile. Yeah, I need to finish my Miliastra weekly BP. And for that, I'm pretty sure I just need to play the AFK games a couple times. Wait, I can actually check the BP first. What was that, fishing camp? The art looked cool. Miliastra Pass, yeah, I can check it from here. I need 6 more matches. No, not the shop. Why is the shop first, man? This outfit is pretty cool though. The one time I could actually buy an outfit is if it had glasses. Any outfit with actual glasses, insta buy. Cause I just want to be able to give glasses to my other outfits as well. Man, this Alice in Wonderland outfit is so cute. I love it. If I was a Miliastra main, I would buy this like instantly. The duck is also cute. Okay, where were we? I did not even want to go into the shop.
くだ
I want to go into AFK. It's funny how they have like scammed the popularity rating so that it doesn't so that the AFK Miliastras always get an automatic 0. Search select. Did you mean to say Selectia or did you mean to say Celestia? Room has currently updated the gameplay. Oh my god, I need to go like this now. It's actually faster to switch games than to play the same one a second time. I mean, I can click return to lobby instead of Wonderland to play. And I press P to re-enter the room. And start game. Okay, that's pretty fast as well. Celestia. I can try searching it in a sec. I will first do all of these AFK games though. That was 3, right? 3 more? So that's 1. Two. And 3. It should have been 15. Sorry, I'm not speaking as much, but I was listening in on a conversation I overheard. Okay, and we got the 5 pulls. Can I do a 10 pull? No. Okay. I guess we have to wait until next patch. So you told me to look up Celestia. Man, these like arts are the best part of these games. Whenever I see that the rating is like not that high, I'm like, I'm probably not gonna even play this, but the art's gonna be cool. Like this fishing up on here. This is probably AI though. This definitely looks like AI art. I mean, if you just are making a solo game like this, making an AI thumbnail is fine. This game saves your progress. It's a long-term fishing MMO. Is it even multiplayer? You cannot make an MMO in this game. English, Spanish, Portuguese, what is this? Words? So... Is it any of these games that you wanted me to look up? Or something different? All of these look like they have pretty garbage ratings. Oh, it is one of them. Which one? Could be any? What do you mean could be any? Either it's one of those or it's not. Highest one? This? Explore and interact in Celestia, collect coins and unlock achievements to an extra EXP. I mean, because we are in Asia now, so there can be different games. I'm punching with a catalyst. They did that music. We're ascending. We have a chicken. And some mobs are fighting over there. Let's not fall down after all this time. Will this stop eventually? Oh, it goes down after a sec. Oh my god. Imagine missing this cycle. What is this? Rhine dot tier? Yeah, this is not complete. Rio the sleep on.
See.
Oh, Finance is an egg. Because apparently he hatched from an egg, or maybe he made an egg or something. There was some lore in Before Sun and Moon. Oh, and this is the loading screen place. It's here. It's actually quite a cute beard, honestly speaking. Oh. Can I use a bow now? Ooh. Actually, can use a bow. What? I can charge it up, but then I cannot release it. Oh my god. Yeah, I can't attack now. The bow is broken. I can't deal any damage. I lost my only attacking option. Oh my god, I'm gonna fall down. Okay, yeah, we are quitting. Okay, what is Migayero? Okay, before I continue, with probably rhythm gaming and not this, I'll go take a quick bathroom break, so don't go anywhere, I will be right back. Okay, we're back. Okay, so let's go back to the VAT. Over here. Actually, wait, what is this? Oh, I got a level up from this amazing wonderland. Incredible. You are stationed at a different office next week, which is 40 minutes away from your house. Wait, and you are saying let's go? 40 minutes is the close one? How far away is the other one then? What? 40 minutes would be a nightmare for me. 40 minutes of commute? I have like 15 seconds of commute upstairs. But even back when I used to actually work in an office and not at my house, it was like half an hour. A bit less maybe even. Hour and 20 minutes away. That's rough. Even the 40 minutes one is rough. For the like hour and 20, are you the one driving or are you using public transit? Public transport, okay, that's a bit better then, because like it's easier to just like chill, play gacha games on your phone. Okay, so last time we've done Inazuma. Now it's time for Sumeru. What do you mean concern? That's exactly what gacha games are made for, playing them on the train or on the bus. Okay, Sumeru is a pretty hard map actually. Yeah. Not a good one. Small sliders stress me out and it's hard to keep being focused. Let's see if we can do the hard section, which is coming up shortly. Because everything up until now was easy. Here we go. Ah, man, I just died. They're using Nubilet, Lisa, Tinari, and Chichi. That's like the average Genshin player experience. Whenever I see some live stream, whenever I see some like lore Genshin YouTuber playing, they'll also be playing garbage teams like this. It seems like only the the meta players use actual teams. I mean, my overworld themes are also kind of scuffed, but at least you can see like the pattern where I use either I use characters for friendship or for movement in the overworld. But yeah, if somebody saw me playing, like what was it? Just Nefer, Lauma, Flins, Aino all in the same team, they would also think I'm a noob, but they just all needed friendship. So overworld themes are not something to be judged ever, to be honest. Unless you want to just complain that they are not fast enough, which is valid. Oh, I clicked instead of holding. Let's go again. I got a good man. I got the hard section, but I failed earlier, man. The section at the end here is such a banger. But you need to wait for over a minute to get there. So the overall map is pretty boring, but the song is great and the ending section is great. Man, like one good, right? Oh no, it was two good. Actually, I got another one somewhere. Guild Runner's already done. I got a good and I insta-lost. Whatever. Next. Oh, Tinari. Best map. Those were some goods, right? I couldn't see that well, but I'm pretty sure they were. Oh, what was that at the end? Plus 3 goods right there. I'm quite excited for my soon-to-be 16 Oh my god. I mean, I started yapping. When I yap, I miss. That's like a given. But yeah, 2 weeks? 2 weeks for 16 Less than 2 weeks. I calculated to be 10 days from the release of Columbina's banner. And that's in 3 days, so it's 13 days. Man, I have so many. The dryer is not good for my hands. 8 goods, man. Terrible. This one is long for a character zone. I need to find a hand warmer. Not sure what I've done with it though. Wait, I already got a good. And the hood is uncomfortable here. Maybe like this will be better. No, my game lagged. My game, I dropped a frame. My god, like I didn't miss this note. It just appeared out of nowhere because I got a little lag. Oh, I did order new RAM. Cause I did, cause like my RAM started malfunctioning. One of my RAM sticks was faulty, so I sent it back. But then they said nothing wrong. We didn't notice anything wrong on our side. See ya. I guess when they send it back to me, I will try it again. Maybe they did like cleaned it and something, and now it's good. I doubt. Maybe they just tried at lower speeds, like without XMP or something, and they were like, "Oh, it works." But what's the point of using RAM at like half speed? So with the new Lunar DPS set, does Llama want to use it? No, Llama deals 0 damage herself. All of Llama's damage? How is this Euphonia? I mean, I got everything perfect, but then I lost halfway through. Right? Like, it's not 0 misses, it's not one miss, 0 goods, and like I finished the song. It's 1 miss, 0 goods, 56% completion rate, because I have sudden death on, right? So I missed one note and the song ended. And I missed one note because my game lagged. It dropped a frame. I dropped the frame and I didn't see the note. So what was I saying? Lauma just wants max EM, right? You either play Silk and Moon, or you play Deepwood, or ideally, if the other two sets are already on your other two characters, you can just play 2-piece EM on Lauma. Just max EM, so that her quills are as big as possible. And I was doing so well, right? Like 0 goods. I missed once and the song is over. I kinda hate the sudden death mode. It doesn't even make the song harder, it just makes it more annoying. Because you can't finish it even if you wanted to after the miss. But I do want all the markers, so I have to play them all. I hate that sudden death also gives a marker. It should not. It should be an optional modifier for people who are chasing perfection and want like faster resets. That's how it is in most other rhythm games. But here it's its own marker. This section is so wack. Yeah. I kinda felt that would happen. We lost it last time I lost at 56%, now I lost at 57. What's my no speed? 2.5 I think. Yeah, 2.5. Before they added the difficulty modifiers, I was playing at 2.25. Because my issue with 2.5 was that the nodes were moving so fast that because the game only runs at 60 FPS, because 120 FPS is only for Apple devices for whatever garbage reason. So the game only runs at 60 FPS, and with node speed at 2.5, I can like see them like skipping. Like I just see them moving frame by frame, and like the movement is not smooth, right? With 2.5. But with the big cloud in the middle of the screen, I can't see the nodes anyways, so the nodes skipping across the screen doesn't bother me as much. And faster node falling speed gives me more time to like individually react to each node. Thank you very much, Shookami, for coming to check me out. Did I used to play Osu? Yes, but I was never that great at Osu. When these rhythm games came out, when we started getting like the events, I pretty much had to like relearn them from the basics anyways. Also just gave me like, I guess made me make me learn them slightly faster, but I was still pretty bad when this came out. And I never played Osu Mania, I only played regular Osu. And like I also started at way lower node falling speed, right? I had them pretty slow and then I was just like bumping it up over and over. And because like the thing with node falling speed is that the faster it is, the easier it is to play until it's so hard that you can't. Like, because like the harder you set it, the easier it gets until suddenly it gets too fast and then it's like impossible. Because the faster it is, the fewer nodes you will have at once on the screen. So it's easier to quickly process them without even having to think, right? It's easier to just enter like instinct mode and like you see node, you press finger. You see node, you press finger. But if you have them slow, the entire screen gets crowded in nodes and like it's impossible to just quickly know which one you're supposed to press, right? So faster node falling speed is actually easier than lower node falling speed. Until it's so fast that you can't react in time. But now I used to play on 2.25, like I did get Kanorus on every single song on 2.25, but now when I set it back to 2.25 it seems giga slow to me. I can't go back now. And like whenever I pop up my speed it feels like this. I pressed the wrong note, man. You see the nodes which appear below the clouds? I try to look at them above the clouds. There is like a slight sliver of space above the clouds. I try to read that. But yeah, sometimes you can slip through. I will try this once again because I failed so quickly. We should get more shortly with like... We should get not great lags. Not long from now. Wait, I failed again. Okay, last try. I would imagine like, probably next patch, after the Columbina patch, I would not be surprised if they added more. And if not next, then... Wait! My game lagged! I pressed correctly, but my game lagged. That was not me, that doesn't count. Yeah, if not Luna 5, then Luna 6 for sure, I would say. 50% Luna 5, 50% Luna 6. Oh my, what have I done? I'm distracted because of all the resets, and that's why. Okay, last try for sure. Ah! Oh my god. You have Fleens but no Inefa. But Columbina is also releasing. Just for the... If you just want the best Lunar Charge theme, it's very close between the two, but Inefa should be slightly better than Columbina. But if you do have Lauma, or if you are planning to put on Zibai as well, then having Columbina would be better because she would be great in all of those teams. Would be more universal. But if you only want to pull one character next patch and you don't own anybody else but Fleens from Not Cry, you do have Lauma and Nefer, then you probably should go for Columbina. Yeah. Columbina, Lauma, Nefer will be an absolutely amazing team. And then Fleens, Columbina, and like Fischl Sucrose, it's not that much worse than Inefa. It is worse than Inefa, of course, but Fischl Sucrose is a usable duo. You have no sustain, but I mean, you know, if you want to deal damage but you don't have Inefa, you will kind of have to go for that. And Zibai on Rilan is your plan? Yeah, then Columbina for sure. I'm pretty sure the frame drops I'm getting pretty frequently recently are actually because I'm only running on a single RAM stick. Because one of my RAM sticks got faulty and I have to replace it when RAM is the most expensive it has ever been in the history of the universe. What? What do you mean? What do you mean mistake? What have I done? I don't even know why I lost. Did I hold the slider for too long? I mean, this song specifically is my weakness. Polumnia Omnia is the song that took me the most tries of all of them to perfect. I must have played it hundreds of times. So I kinda have like PTSD whenever I have to play it again. When I saw the announcement that they will add like new difficulty modifiers, I was like, oh my god, I have to play Polumnia Omnia again. I was so happy when I finally cleared it perfectly and I was like, okay, never again. I like the song, but it's just... This map is just my weakness, for some reason. It took me so much. I think I'm holding the slider for too long, but screw that, man. I'm going next. It must be the slider. Oh my god. I heard like the audio get corrupted. Ah! We're doing so well as well. And I failed. It is what it is. Yeah, it was the perfect run so far. And I did all the hardest parts. I really felt like the hardest parts were already behind me. I mean, this map is like... I like this map because the difficulty is pretty consistent. There isn't any single part that's like incredibly difficult. But there aren't any parts that are like super boring either. For example, Port Ormos. We can try it once again now. It's a pretty good track. I mean, the music is perfect. Like, the music is great, but the map is like pretty boring for 80% of it, and then there is one like banger at the end. A more difficult and cooler section. But the inconsistency makes the map pretty mid for me. And something like Plumnia Omnia. There's just a couple of really difficult segments. And the map is like pretty long, so it's tedious to go through the easier ones every time you want to try the harder ones. I held for too long when I just lost. Ah. It was all correct with the fog and everything. Okay, let's try some of the other maps. Wait, wait. I got this early, I will reset. Although I'm not getting this anyways. Romari time is the last map I got perfect. Oh my god, okay, whatever. We'll just go with the good. What am I doing? Am I going too slow or too fast? I think I'm too slow. Okay, the real section's coming up. Ah, okay, I failed. Speaking of when, she was good versus that, like in the previous Stygian Onslaught. You could do it without Shiguin, but versus that Fatui girl, Shiguin was like the easiest setup to kill her using fall damage only. Okay, yeah, we failed here. Mavuika song. We can go with Blazing Heart. I used to be pretty good at Blazing Heart without the modifiers. I actually got all perfect here a couple times. Oh my god, stop yapping, because I'm getting good. I didn't double click fast enough. Ah, okay, I lost here as well. I lost in this section as well. I think I tried going too fast and that's why I got a miss. Not even 100% sure though. But without the hard notes modifier, I could just mostly spam here without paying too much attention and I would get it. But with the hard notes, it gets way more precise actually. Wait until the Fontaine buff. What? Because like, I think that going forward, they will just keep doing faction buffs. Like, if they want to buff some characters, it will be like a faction buff. Like with the Hexerai characters in Mondstadt. What would Shiguin even like count towards? Dragon buff? When Nuvilet and Shiguin are in one team? We need more dragons though. Abyssal creature buff? when Durin and Chiguin are in a team together. See ya, Lil Monix. Boom. Let's do Kachina. Oh my god, I got good already. Okay, one more try. Oh, and that section was terrible. I need to feel the rhythm more in that spam section. Because in those like fast sections where you have to like click super fast, like that Mavuika section or this one on Kachina, you have to like really like listen to the music. If you know what part of the music is actually being recreated here. What is this person? Is it anybody on the stream? Or did somebody just randomly add me? We haven't done Genshin yet, we'll do it now, yeah. Have I done it yesterday? No, I have not done Genshin yesterday. Any of my usual one-shots? No. Okay, good. We didn't really lose out on much. Just -1 streak. Oh, weekly boss today. It's a different weekly boss, and above 3.4 but only 1 up arrow. So it has to be somebody who most likely uses the Apep tumor boss. I mean, it's probably just gonna be early Fontaine, it's probably gonna be like Lynette. Apep tumor. It's Linné. It was a 50-50. Oh wait, no! Wait, who else was released in 4.0? Was Fremine in 4.0? I guess he must have been, because who else? Linné was the only 5-star in 4.0. Okay, it was Fremine. They did release all the siblings in one patch. It was the rare case of like a 4-star, like 2 4-stars in one patch, but only 1 5-star. And he was second half on a double rerun banner. Kinda, he didn't have it easy. Let's get Xiangling to whip us up something for lunch. Believe me, a hot meal from her is far better than the salted fish we eat out at sea. I gotta be bait though. I'll hate them. Nice, let's go. Chef, I'm gonna go Escoffier. No, it's Xiangling, man. It was a 50-50. It was a 50-50 between Xiangling and Escoffier. They could have done like a cheeky one, like Xian Yun or something, because she also has her supreme cooking machine thingy. Wait, by the way, I should move my camera down here. We almost got a triple one-shot in quote ability and emoji. Maybe here we are gonna get our quadruple one-shot? Okay, it's not Shuei, man. Terrible game. Uninstall. Change your character from below. Luocha. Oh! Imaginary Shanjo from 1.1 is Yukon. One of the more forgettable characters. Need a rest? Go! Tell you a secret though, a champion wins by training hard while others rest. Luca? Easy. I can do Genshin on my phone as well. I'm not really too interested in that though. Okay, what is this? It's an arrow. Or a spearhead. What if it's a spearhead and it's Dunhing? No, it's not. Is it just Yukong? No. Wait, it's neither. It's not a spearhead nor an arrow. Or actually it could be a spearhead. What if it's Argenti? No, it's not. Mara Sunder All. Is it like Luocha? No. Oh, it's Shui! No! It was Shui! Oh, I forgot. When in doubt, do Shui, man. Hello, Fat. Return at the perfect moment. At least I know how her ult looks. Because it's easy to like see this ult and be like, who? If you don't know that this is Shui, you do not guess Shui on this. You're like, wait, do we have like Japanese themed characters? Because it's like an Oni. Scientist. I will go Serval. Stargazing? Wait, what? Oh yeah, Asta. Oops. Piper? Nothing. My man Anato? Manato? Fire, nothing else in common though. Could be Koleda. Okay, gotta look in. I mean, it's fire stun and it's not lighter, so it's fufu. Okay, not that hard. But yeah, if I'm like 3 guesses in, gotta be careful about what I pick next to get sure I don't make a blunder. Because if I make a blunder on 4, then it can be very hard to recover with only 1 character left. That's how I lost my streak twice. First I lost my 141 and I lost it again after like 20 or something. Both because I just clicked things too quickly. What is this exclamation mark? Cosmetic plant? Wait, what did I get? Amazing. Benny Bokendan? Shupatsu! That's like the Bennett animation. Oh, this is cute. They should add this to like other characters as well. You should be able to do these emotes with like any character. I should be able to do this with Arlecchino. Or this with Wanderer. Okay. Wait. Oh, I need to like switch gender to see the very same emote that I just got. Wow, amazing. Thank you. Okay. So is there anything else that I should do? Anything else I should do before the next patch? Tomorrow I'll be able to claim my Imaginarium Theater rewards, the Transient Resin, because then it will last long enough for the next Stygian. This will expire next week, but we still want to save it for the new bosses that come out and potentially the new domain. But I'm gonna put off farming artifacts as much as possible until Stygian, right? I don't really care about farming artifacts until Stygian comes out. And when Stygian comes out, we'll just giga farm and use all of my fragiles. So if you want to see a 30 fragile resin spending spree, this will happen on next Wednesday, not the one this week, but the one after. What restless activity will Uncle pick next time? I could pick the resilience activity called going outside. I mean, it's night right now though. Should I level somebody up with the Stella Fortunas? My main choices, if I wanted to level somebody up, would be between Klee, Durin, and Inefa. I feel like those three. Clearly, Klee stood the test of time.
あれどこ
It should probably be Klee. But we'll see with the new sets. Like, the new set will be a huge buff for Klee. I will see how it will feel to play her then. With Durin Fischl Chevrus. The issue with Durin Fischl Chevrus is that you only have Chevrus healing as your only form of sustain. I would just juggle the enemies with overloads and they can't hit you. Was there a Klee buff? Yeah, a huge Klee buff. So first up, just her base kit got buffed. Before, how Klee worked is that whenever she did attacks, or like, you know, when Klee's elemental skill and normal attacks deal damage, there's a 50% chance to grant her an explosive spark. Using her elemental skill or elemental burst will also grant one spark. This might have been added as well, but essentially, like, yeah, before, you could get these sparks, and then while holding an explosive shot, Klee's charge attack will consume one spark to perform a special stamina-free charge attack, Boom Boom Strike, dealing 50% increased damage. But what they added here is this. Spark and Splash, or rather this, Klee can hold up to 3 sparks. Before she could only hold 1. So there would always be downtime with this, right? Even if you threw your skill, which deals multiple instances of damage, or even if you spammed normals, you could get only 1 spark, then you would do a charge attack to consume it, and then you would need to do more skills or normals to get another spark. But now you can hold up to 3. So if you like start your rotation by throwing a skill, you will get 2 or 3 sparks just from that. And then if you just do like charge basic or whatever, you can continue getting sparks as you spend them, right? So that's already huge. And then there is another buff which makes it so that you don't even want to charge attack, because when you play a Hexerite team, so if you play her with like Durin or Fischl or Venti or Albedo, during the duration of Klee's burst, her normal attack sequence does not reset. If Klee holds an explosive spark while performing normal attacks, the third attack in the sequence will consume 1 spark to unleash an additional attack equivalent to Boom Boom Strike. So you get a free charge attack without even having to charge it. You just spam normals, the best Klee rotation right now, because I've seen some people being like, oh my, Klee is too hard so I won't play her or whatever, even with the buffs. Nah, the best Klee rotation is just stand there and click normal attack. And then yeah, whenever you do a third normal, you get a free charge. When your burst is active. Then you she also got a big damage buff. Essentially, her charge attacks deal 50% more damage, like a 50% like true damage buff. It's independent from damage bonus, right? And then her cons got buffed as well. C1 now gives 60% attack in addition to the like mini sparks it gave before. And you can get this from the selector if you own Klee. C4 got above that, because like the way C4 used to work is that if you switched Klee out during her burst, she would deal an additional instance of pyro damage. Now, if her burst ends when she is on field, this explosion will also occur and it deals double the damage. So that's neat. And her C6 got buffed. Before it just gave energy to everybody and some pyro damage bonus. They added a 50% pyro damage bonus to Klee herself. I'm pretty sure this wasn't here before. Maybe. And then, when you have a Hexerite team, any normal attack in her sequence can generate a charge attack. And you have a 50% chance to not consume a spark. So essentially you get like charge attacks every other normal attack now. Is she better DPS than Hutao? Yes. She's like, with C1, she's like Arlecchino tier. I need more water. Oh, and that was before she got a set. So the issue with Klee was that you had two options. Either play her with Furina, which is not the best synergy, but then you get to play Marius as a hunter, or play an actually good team, Overload, but then you have no set to play. But now, she's getting a set which gives her 43% attack and 20 crit rate. That by itself is more than 10% more damage. So she should be better than Arlecchino at C1. People will often compare Klee at C1 to other Pyro DPSs, because she is the only good Pyro DPS in this selector, right? You can get your C1 Klee from here. I will eventually get my C3 Klee from here. Or maybe I will get C4 Klee after I pull C3 myself or something. But first I want to focus on the standards, like I've already yapped before. I'm sure you remember. I want to get the Chichi and Tinari C6 first, and then I will pick other characters like Klee. I guess like Huta and Yoimiya are also Pyro DPSs who are on the selector, but the thing with them is that their cons do nothing, essentially. They are not really relevant. I guess C1 Hutao will be slightly better again now, because the best Hutao team is gonna be Columbina Inefa. The best team for most DPS will be Columbina Inefa. It's kinda like, for most old characters, their best team will be to just play Citlali, Mavuika, and Bennett. Or Citlali, Mavuika, Shilonen. And then whatever character you put there for like just vanity, just to have them there. Steal credit. Now it's gonna be Columbina Inefa. You just add Columbina Inefa to any team. Any team where the Lunar Charge is not like actively detrimental, they will have a version with Columbina Inefa that will be the best version of that team. Xiao, you play him with Columbina Inefa. Hutao, Columbina Inefa. Yula, Columbina Inefa. Ayaka, maybe Escoffier could be better? Unlikely though. I don't think so. Yoimiya, Columbina Inefa. Ito, Columbina Inefa. All of these characters here, almost all the characters, their best team will be Columbina Inefa. And then them and like a final support to do whatever they want. Klee should still prefer playing Overload though. Klee is good enough. Probably. But Klee Columbina Inefa, and then final slot, like Durin or Fischl, will be a good team. It's so dumb. And Inefa is a sustain. You don't even need a sustain in the final slot. It's kinda like Citlali. But this Citlali is just like a broken enabler for Mavuika or other Pyro DPSs. Inefa carries by herself. Inefa Columbina already is so much damage. It's not just set up for others. And especially when my Inefa is so strong. Because I do have a C1R1 Inefa. So especially on my account, playing Columbina Inefa with anybody would be their best team. But if I'm gonna play Columbina Inefa already, I will just play Flames with them as well. Unless, if I had to fight something like the Lava Dragon statue, I could do... no, you just don't want Hydro against that boss at all, because Hydro actually reduces the meter. Yeah, Columbina would not work well against the Lava Dragon statue. Or any of the not-clay teams for that matter. Because I was like... What I started to think was that that boss wants you to apply a lot of Pyro. So I could play Klee and then Columbina Inefa for damage. But... yeah, this wouldn't work because you cannot apply Hydro while applying the Pyro. Unless I did like no Columbina burst until the final phase or something, or like no Columbina skill at all. But that's worse than just playing a real team. Especially because Klee has very premium options with a lot of Pyro. Klee during Chevrus is so much Pyro up. I have the Docotails on my Klee. Oh my god, man. Today is the if I want to change my mind and pull for like Inefa Sig, this is the last day for me to do that. Essentially. Would be cool if they brought back the Not Cry 4 stars on the next banner. By the way, but they did just run, so I feel like it's kinda unlikely. But if they wanted like max revenue, if they wanted to like just max out the numbers, like any good old gamer would want, they should run the Not Cry 4 stars on the weapon banner. They will get like 2% more revenue then, next patch. They will get slightly more revenue from any patch where they would add the Not Cry 4 stars to the banner. And the increase will probably be bigger in just like absolute terms. But sometimes it's impressive to just be like, oh my god, we made $10 billion this patch. Okay, I'm probably gonna play Lost Prayers on Klee, but then Varesa doesn't have a weapon, and that's a pretty sad anti-synergy to have. Although I guess it's not that bad, because if I want to play in Varesa, I would probably not be playing... both of them want Durin, is what I want to say. Klee wants Durin, and my Varesa wants Durin. So I wouldn't be playing them at the same time anyways. The only issue is that I don't want to, like, whenever I swap Lost Prayers to Klee, I have to swap it back to Varesa for Overworld, to run faster. I need to get 2 more Lost Prayers, and then I can have, like, 1 for Varesa for running, and 1 for Klee for combat at R5. So the standard weapon I want to get the most is more Lost Prayers. Straight up. 7 pulls. I should be able to get a 10 pull from the BP next time. Am I on high PT or am I on low PT? On standard. We have some PT at the very least. Okay, 20. I need to like save my pull history in all my games, especially Zenless. It's been forever since I've saved my pull history in Zenless. It might have expired by now. Like there might be pulls that I made that are just gone. Cause I didn't I took too long to save my pull history. I hope it's not the case, but I really need to do it today. I can actually check. I can see my downloads folder and look for Zenless Warplogger. Oh shoot, the last one was April. If it's half a year, which probably it is, that means I actually lost pull history. Oh my god. That's a tragedy. Genshin Star Rail I did on September. Which means I also need to download the history. I guess it means I have to quit Zenless because I won't have my full pull history. Wait, when have I started multi-streaming to YouTube? Because if I was like very desperate to save my pull history, maybe I could watch my VODs whenever I pulled. But what is the oldest video I have? 10 months ago. Wait, this could actually work. Yeah. If I was desperate, I could rewatch all my pull sessions from old videos and type down the pulls. Especially because there probably isn't gonna be that much missing. I will see. I will see. Maybe it won't be that bad. Okay, so because I have some mess to clean up, I really want to do this now because the longer I wait, the worse it will get. I will end the stream here. This will be it for today. And yeah, I will go save my Zenless warp history to my best ability, to the best of my ability. I do over stream every single day at 8 PM CET, which is 2.5 hours before now. My next Genshin stream will be on Wednesday, when I will stream earlier at 5 PM CET, 3 hours earlier than usual, so 5.5 hours before now. And we'll be pulling for Columbina and playing the new Archon quest. Very excited for that. The next Archon quest is gonna be absolute cinema, man. Can't wait for all the lore. And until then, we'll play Zenless and Star Rail. Catch up with events more in those games as well, because I'm pretty behind, especially in Star Rail. So yeah, join the Discord server if you want to get stream notifications and the like. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye bye.